can improve it, of course. But yeah, the next cup starts now. So apparently it has a password. Okay. Legendary Weekly Cup. Oh, is it the map that I think it is? A map by Neon, Hot Rod, HTMH. Midnight Metropolis. So in this competition here, we always play maps that are very known, that have some history on it. And yeah, this one here was for a long time definitely meant to be the best map in Trackmania 2020. It might be still on MX to be the map with the most awards. I think I played it kinda recently. Maybe in the Cup of Another Day knockout. I was, when this was Cup of the Day, I was in Div 1, but it was very tight to get in there because it's a tech speed tech map and we had all the pros playing, like Carl Jr. versus Ryulu was the grand final, if I recall that correctly. Carl Jr. has won it. One of the Cup of the Days where Carl Jr. participated and then also won. Very lucky when I go to downhill here. So we have here a slide. This is grass or dirt or something. It's a bit blind, this corner. So I need to learn it. Nice respawn though, you can definitely learn it nicely from here. This is the line. So this is a bit annoying. There was a weird gear here. I mean, now I'm fast enough that I had the upper gear early. Exactly, so here you want to just drift, hit the inside, keep a lot of exit speed though, but it's a drift turn. And this was the most difficult one, staying extremely tight inside. This is just a 90 degree, a bit more than 90 degree. Land there, keep the full speed ongoing, and then towards the finish line. You can even go here, I believe. And this would have been a 55-55 without the respawns. My PB is 54.2 though, and I've been 58 with that. That's long ago. I definitely had to hunt for the top 100 on this one. Cup of the Day started, this map was one of the first Cup of the Days, like in the first or second week it was. 55,568, very close to the 55,55 that I had with the no respawn timer. So far the fastest player, but others will catch up on tech quickly. Already have the pace, but just didn't finish. The first phase here doesn't matter, it's just a warm-up phase, by the way. So it's not about anything at the moment. So do you see that gear, or heard that gear down? That's a bit the annoying section here on the map. So you could in theory release in order to avoid that. It really depends on the exit speed. You see I'm already down to 4th. We have some good players participating. The respawn timer is now half a second faster, 55.0. So you see now I'm only 7th. What is the first place time on the server? Ah, it's actually beatable. What I have to improve is my very first drift. I'm drifting too much, you can go much faster through it. But the amount of players that is overtaking me, I was first, you know. Now I'm 9th. On my way to improve myself. By that half a second that the leader was ahead, that I watched. So I could go into the lead, but I think that I improved that first place time. It's a second place, exactly 55 flat. But 7/10 behind my PB from back in the days. I have to learn to start better, so I restart this run. That's unlucky. Can exactly finish this run. Oh, the burst start. Down to 6th again with my time war. I was just 3rd. But I am improving. But maybe only to 5th. No, 3rd. Oh, same time I think. Yeah, same time as S-side. Very close to Heath as well. Fonture, Heath, S-side, myself, Omega, Salty, Dampoleto, Gold, Headmaster, Kill, Dudum. It's the cup map. Bourbon Kit. Yeah, I'm not sure how much Carl is actually playing in total. He's not playing a lot. Trackmania, I have the feeling, outside of the big events. We will switch to the semi-final server for qualifications in Rumble mode. Doesn't enjoy it, but still keeps on winning. Okay, he was only 3rd in Melee, but that's one of these unfortunate things with the cup. He was dominating it all the time, and then one single match, and it was a deciding one where he then only gets 3rd. That was close. A super royal match with Spam, yeah. But how would you also enjoy the game if you only play it for the big matches? If the most time that you do in the game is basically hidden training. So I think we start the semi-final. Last time that I played this card before the small break from the cup holder, it worked like that. 8 players will make it into the grand final now, and you'll make it into the grand final when you win 2 rounds. So it is basically full on sending it. Was it like that? I think so. There we go, I have a win. Nice. $54.88. And I'm finalist. I won! Semi-final done. Yeah, the bad thing about this is that I don't have any training now for the final. Like, the others can drive more and more and more and improve themselves, but I can't play the map now anymore. Yeah, and the final will be different, by the way. There we will play until a point limit, and then finalist mode. But against 7 other people it's also gonna be difficult. Yeah, I was surprised that I won with 0.8 high and 0.9. But I mean, there are no bad times, but easily someone could have been faster. You see how close it is on this map though. Dampoleto, or Fontu with a crash, Dampoleto was not the fastest in the seeding, but he seems to take that victory home. After he was already second behind me once. 0.78, much faster than what I drove. And Dampoleto was not the fastest in the seeding. There were so many others also with 54 better times. Alright, I will get something to drink. So Speeds up with a great one. Salty also looks good in all those rounds. Also another name that I didn't see very far in front in the seeding. Speeds up winning with a 0.62. The times are now crazy, like Headmaster kill. He would have beaten me with a 0.85 in basically both runs. And he's only 4th. But where are these other good players? Where is SI Thief? They left. Oh. Like there were much more good players in the seeding, you know? But I don't see them. There is no S-side here, there is no Heath here. And Fontur was so far doing mistakes. But yeah, I keep spectating Dampoleto. He and his teammate Speedself. Dampoleto lost a lot. Speedself finalist has of course a chance to get through. Yeah, you would usually say that... Oh, that was good by Speedself. Oh, Fontur with another bonk. Now that's safe. And Dampoleto is also in second. And GG Speedself. You would say that such a system here, having to win 2 rounds against so many opponents, is not favoring me. But you see, sometimes that can actually work very well. When I know that I don't have to save, I have to just go for it. Then I'm sometimes doing times that I wouldn't do if I would save. Okay, speeds up with another 0.6. I mean, I was quite lucky that they didn't drive these types in the first 2 rounds. Because I'm not sure if I would be now in the 3rd or 4th round able to drive 0.6 already, but speed surface through, and the next one, Dampoleto, could be also getting through. But yeah, as I said, in the ceiling he was behind me, he was only 7th, 8th, something. And Wu's Headmaster kill, he's again doing good here in the beginning. Fontur as well, like Fontur will come through for sure, but he did a lot of mistakes so far. Like luckily for him it's only about winning. Oh, Headmaster kill there with a crash. Fontur has it easy, but will he touch? Looks good for him, he will take it. And denied Dampoleto the win. Dampoleto also more like a consistent driver. He comes from the Slow Learner Cup where he was battling against me, he learned there from the master. How you play such cups. He's not doing many mistakes. And he gets also faster and faster over time. But yeah, 8 people will qualify. And let's have a look at Neo Tertial. I mean, 6 people are clear. Salty Headmaster Killer also see through. You would think that Gold has to make it. Jan van Spijk is a no name. There are actually not many others. So it's then between Dudu, TM, Jan van Spijk, Gold. 2 of them will make it. I don't think that Neo Tertial is making it. Let's have a look at the front, where we see Fontur in the lead with a very, very good turn here. And Wu is again in 2nd place. It is again Dampoleto. In the final, that would be very good for him to have such a performance because he consistently gets good points. But right now he's a bit unlucky that he cannot win so many rounds, always 2nd. But at least 1 round he won already. And now that Fontur is gone, the chance of winning is also very high for him with those times. Danke. Going wide, but having the overspeed so that he gets the early gear, has no trouble then with the gear down. Dudum touching, Dampoleto in front, only getting attacked by Gold, who goes super far outside, has a shit line, also crashes. And then it's Headmaster kill and Dampoleto, the last 2 remaining. Neo Tertial in 3rd, with a small chance if they would crash. They are still battling it side by side. Oh, Headmaster kill losing it, and Dampoleto is now through. A good round by Neo Tertial, getting a 2nd place here. So if he can get through when the others make mistakes, then he can get points. That's the evidence here. Yeah, the start is actually kind of difficult to get. You see it here from this guy. So I would say Headmaster Kill is the fastest player from the remaining ones. He gets the gear down and crashes though, and instant DNFs, okay. That's the chance for our German fellow player. And Neo Tertial dropping a bit too much speed in that corner though. Good turn by Neo Tertial, but we have Gold in the lead. And Dudu TM in 2nd, as I said, is gonna be a battle. Neo Tertial cannot overtake, too much airtime as well, but it was not going to work. Gold will take this victory. But you see the times drop now, over 55 seconds. And this is the next finalist. Fast biker with a late start. so more slow biker. Ooh, lag. Very aggressive line by Neo Tertia in the first drift, but it was amazing. He is battling there in the front with Jan Van's bike. Also takes more speed through this corner. Has to release, but there is still a chance. It's Gold, the finalist, beside him, and one guy ahead. It's not gonna be enough, but another second place for Neo Tertia. Salty now with his first win. But a good effort by Neo Tertia. Good time, 55.11. Oh, S-Side is back. Ça avait déjà commencé. He can of course still play. So if S-Side starts playing now, then he can also still qualify. You don't... Like, it's of course very doable to win 2 rounds now. The later, the easier in theory. Because you have the best players already out. But then you cannot afford mistakes like that one that we saw by Neo Tertia, which was now too aggressive in that first corner. And we gonna spectate Salty, but he has the 2 inside and slow line, so he will not make it. And Gold is right beside him, so we see the 2 finalists. I'm not sure why I get freezes now so heavily. Yeah, S-Side driving 1 round, and as expected, he is immediately winning this. Salty with a great ending. Also, Heath is now here. Omega TM asking Sa'a start. Yeah, okay, nothing is lost. I mean, the best players are through. We have, of course, 2 players being finalists, but all these people there can come back. As I just shows, they can all still qualify easily, because most of the players on the server, like Headmaster Kill, he is also on 0 points. He only has a little bit more training already. So they weren't sure how this system works, it seems like. But now they are here. Salty with a gear issue. Dropping a lot of speed, and now we have a lot of good cars there in front, because we have multiple people now playing again. That I was kind of missing after the qualification. And SI seems to make it through immediately after he won his first round, after he drove his first round. He makes it like me, 2 rounds, 2 wins. He has a big lead now to second place, which is Salty on the finalist status, but he gets denied by the other finalists. Again, a decent ending for Salty. But SI takes it, and with a 0.7. So Omega and Heath are also playing. Who is the best overall okay boy? Yeah, it's probably... like, I wished it was me. But yeah, Granati, I guess. Big crash. I think it was Gold. We have now Omega and Heath, the 2 late joiners in the lead. Could one of them maybe win? Also other non-finalists ahead of Salty, but Salty always has that good ending, so this is not over for Salty. He could make it through. Heath going far outside, Salty approaching to second place. Omega now in the last drift, going a bit inside there. Salty has a decent, but not good enough. Omega is gonna take it ahead of Heath. And Headmaster Kill, who also gets denied again and still has no point, even though he is relatively fast, as he shows now with a 0.76, but he only gets 3rd. He just drove this round, this time, in the wrong moment, in the wrong round. I see Omega in the lead. Good turn by Salty, and he has the good ending, so maybe a chance. Even Omega ahead of him, Yanfan Spike besides him. Ooh, Omega now with a better line here on the inside. Salty with a crash, it's Heath versus Omega. Can Omega make it? It looks very good for him because Heath is behind him. And the next one of the late joiners directly makes it through. 0.5. Yeah, and this cup it doesn't get easier at the end. Actually, it was Dampoleto who had it maybe the easiest. Because he finished right before the others came. We have now already 6 winners and 2 finalists, so 8 people come through. But Heath is still one of the main favorites of getting it, even though he's still at 0 points. But the chances that Heath makes it is big, but this could be ripped for him, because now there's a chance for the finalists to get through, and then there's only 1 place left. But Headmaster Kill could play into Heath's favor if he wins this round ahead of Salty. Headmaster Kill of course would deserve it. Salty with a touch. And this is the chance for Headmaster Kill. He only needs to survive the end. And he does so. So he also gets his first point. Nobody through. Oh, but early crash for Headmaster Kill now that he is finalist. Let's spectate Heath, who has to deny 3 finalists. There is barely any other player who would be able to deny all of them, I would say. Heath has the lead ahead of Gold. Gold is a finalist, as you know. Heath gets this turn nicely. If he has interface on, then he knows that he's far in front. He went very close to that wall. But nice run by Heath, will be a good time for sure. DDTM, Yanfan Spike, they are also up here, they can still deny finalists. And next round they will also have to deny Heath, which has finished with a 0.62. The others are over 55 seconds. At this point, because I also didn't drive this map now for so long, I do not really think that I'm a favorite anymore, even though I won the semi-final, but I mean, I need to improve my times by so much and didn't drive now at all. So, another round. Still 2 spots left and we have Gold in our camera with a mediocre start. Not the greatest turn for him, he has multiple cars ahead. Also, this is not the best turn to catch up. It is a battle between Heath and Headmaster Kill in front. Heath just took over the lead. No! Heath with a full bonk! And this is the chance for Headmaster Kill, who was on 0 points for so long. But then he could make it, but it's Salt. He, whoops, with a lot of speed as well. But where's he going? Headmaster Kill is winning with a 0.65. And Salty, who looked so good in many rounds, he is now also on big danger to actually go out. Very unfortunate for Salty, but Heath is the favorite in this round, but Heath threw it away in the previous round, and that's a lot of pressure for Heath now as well. He could easily fail it now and then someone else gets through. Oh, Heath super inside, he almost touched. Has a shit gear, Heath has to correct his line and he drops behind, and that is Salty's chance. But there's one guy trying to deny Salty, and it's Neo-Tertial. Has to release though. Salty gets it the best of these players. And this is the chance for Salty to make it. And he is out. Because Salty will remain in first, even though Neo-Tertial with a good effort, same as Jan van Spijk, but not enough. 54 second times also for second and third. And we go onto the final server. What is that password? I hate such passwords. Live. Alright, we go live. So you see the point system 10, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we will play till 50 points. Then you have reached the point limit, and then it's with finalist mode. got 4th twice now. But 10 pointers are very important. S-side with a .38 is a little bit fast. And yet the big points, the first and second place, they are very crucial to get, because there's a 2 points gap. Was a small release in the end, but that looks good. Looks to be my win with a .64. Okay, so I have some pace in theory. Dampoleto showing the consistency that he showed before as well. Always up there in the top 3. Nice, 3rd. .82, and there were really a lot of mistakes in this run. But S-side is the clear favorite on this map. He is the fastest, and he got 3 times through with that as well. Very good end. And pushes me up from 7th to 3rd. Maybe more. Yeah, maybe. Oh, so close to 1st. What a round. Speed Self is 5th. It's only a 10th behind. Also, Headmaster killed with a .8 flat. And he is 6th with that. Oh my god. S-side only with 2 points, but I am not 1st, so I do not catch up too much. as I said, top 2 places get better points. And I am again only 3rd. Well, at least 3rd. Salty was close. Behind us only full crashes though. But yeah, whenever Aside gets through, he wins. And of course we have Finalist mode in the end. And that is a very good thing for the Finalist mode. You need to win around there. And Aside made that so often already that the chances that he makes it there as well are quite big. And he will most likely get Finalist before anyone else. He would need to fuck up now to make that not the case. That was not the best turn by me. I dropped to 4th. 3rd would be actually this time good. Oh, 4th place. But Aside fucked it up, he's not Finalist. But I need to get a top 2 position in the next round to make it into Finalist. If I would have been 3rd now, another 3rd place would have been enough for me. But now I need the 2nd place. Looks good. I have also the speed. Aside last would be amazing. Another PB. Now Aside is not last, he gets the Finalist status. I think that Aside will get it. Because if there's someone ahead of me, then most likely Aside. Yep, too much. Ah! With the time that I drove the round before, I would have made it. But I had a too bad start now. And I had in the middle some really good turns, but there was one turn that wasn't optimal. Yeah, too bad. This round is even better than the last one, I'm pretty sure. Could be close to my PB. Oh? No, it's actually also 55. Huh? Oh yeah, GG. I improved a lot. I'm so close to my PB from back in the days already. Ah, the map makes fun. We have another finalist now with Dampoleto for the 3rd place. He's of course water consistent driver as well, but needs to win now a round against all the opponents. And some of them are definitely able to try very good times. So it's not easy. Didn't hit that corner nice. But it's very close still between everyone. Everyone hitting this corner here, wow. Yeah, Dampoleto is not making it, that's quite sure. Question is, will they get enough points here? How is Speedself so far behind? He was in the top at the beginning of the cup and now he's last with 34 points. What did happen there? But here he's battling for the win, it's super close, he gets the win. 0.58 twice. Fonture 3rd with a 0.65, the time's getting better and better here. And Speedself going into the finalist range with that. Headmaster Kill needs to get first. And then the correct positions for Speedself. 3rd, Fonture just has to finish. Then we would have an all finalist run. But can Headmaster Kill actually win the round? There's a chance that he will be the only non-finalist next round. If he doesn't win now. He has a good start. We have of course several finalists that can take the 3rd position now. One of them being Omega, who is leading. Speedself and Headmaster Kill behind. Also Fonture. They are all non-finalists. Fonture a bit surprising. Oh, mistake. Not good for him. Fonture a bit surprising that he's so far behind, but yeah, Omega is taking it. Must be also a good time, I think. Was since the beginning of this round ahead and never really lost time to the others. It's a 0.33. Wow. Speedself 2nd. So Speedself from dead last into finalist. Very quick. But the podium is over and out for him. I think we will play for the 4th place though. So I'm gonna spectate Speedself. Good start for Speedself. Bad gear for Speedself. But he's at least still close with the others. Only Fonture has of course the lead now. But he loses a lot to Salty, who's also in finalist. As well as Dampoleto. Headmaster Kill doesn't play a role in this round, he will not deny. Speedself now with a very good turn, catching up to all of them, but it might be too late. Because there's just one drift remaining and one of those will definitely get a good. Dampoleto, who was the 3rd best in points, will probably not make it. It's super tight though. He overtakes Salty, but he, I think, will not overtake Fonture, who is getting that 4th place. 62, 67, 74 and 78. Another 2nd place for Dampoleto.